Hey guys, decided to do a awesome Wednesday win hashtag and little word from me as well. It's a bit surprising to me that even though I made a blog on what's been happening with me, that I feel like I need to talk about so many more things now. But there's been a lot going on, and this is your dating coach Anna doing date coaching and also relationship and commitment coaching for relationships for guys. Um, Also for life transitions, but this is what I'm doing. I'm coming to you from Sydney. I am in my bedroom actually. I usually do this in the kitchen because there's a little bit more space, a little bit more light, but I felt like this was a little bit more personal. I do live with a housemate right now and just wanted to kind of have my own sort of space to talk to you guys and just celebrate a few things. I do want to say that I'm really quite grateful for all the love and support and feedback that I've had since someone did the challenge, the 6-day mini challenge that's for getting a date. And I am still in the middle of doing a whole bunch of bonuses, which I created in the group. And it's been just so much fun getting around to it. And I've had so much appreciation back that it's just blown my mind, which is part of the reason why I'm here to talk about it. Definitely shoot me a comment if any of this is resonating and if you love it. So what I wanted to say, I've got a whole bunch of notes on this live that I wanted to talk about. And one of them is the fact that I've had several likes on this page. I've created it very early in the year and I was kind of wondering what the heck the point of it was, since I was not putting much time on it. But thanks to all the posts that I got from Instagram, I had some activities, some likes, and now it's gone to several likes because now I'm way more active on this page, and I know that a lot of you guys are coming off Facebook, so I'm very thankful for that and thankful for you guys for DMing me and just all the chats that we've been having and the issues that I've found that I could solve for you guys, and I can't wait to do more. So I have under 120 followers on Instagram right now, but those are different conversations. There's a lot more B2B going on there. But definitely wanted to say this is a win Wednesday because I am not just celebrating what I've got, I'm also celebrating what the guys who did my mini challenge got. And the fact that we got a little bit closer after doing it is just fantastic, and I really hope to keep helping them out, which is part of the reason why I'm doing the bonus coaching sessions, which is basically all about finding out where they are, their position, how they found the challenge, and what I could do more with it, because I'm thinking I'll probably do one more challenge to go with that, and then finally start doing my course, as well as getting a few clients to work with every week, and I see a lot that I can do. So moving from there, I did want to say that I had a lot of fun learnings from the challenge. I know that I'm going to have to be a badass on purpose because there's a lot of the time, and I've found out that guys really do have their comfort levels. And they don't want to really be accountable for certain things. They don't want to necessarily, change something major about life, which is fine. That's fantastic. But ultimately, when you are looking to score that goal that you have in mind, when you're looking to get that dream date, get that dream relationship, find out who you are, in fact, before you get anything else, yeah, you might want to stay accountable. You might want to have me on your side because you're not going to get through it otherwise. It's a tough business with personal development, but I'm so passionate about it because I see exactly what can be changed. So that's really cool. So apart from that, I was kind of surprised. I guess I was surprised by the fact that guys take so much pressure to just perform and get to where they need to be. For the fourth challenge that I had, it was all about going to a cafe and basically having a chat. That just it. And the boys decided that this was a great idea to actually go in there, have a chat, and try their best to score the date from there. The whole point of that challenge was to get the guys out of their comfort zones and just to talk, which is something that they don't normally do. So that was fun, and that was also a learning curve, and also for me, because I noticed just how much guys need that action-taking responsibility. So that was really cool. And I also got to know you guys as well through the lives and through the DMs and find out what you liked and what worked and what didn't, so that, gives me a lot to go on with. And of course, my biggest issue was facing real issues and what I could do about them, as opposed to something off internet that I could read off like Reddit or Girls Ask Guys, etc. All legit stuff, but not people that I'm actually talking to. So thank you so much, guys, for being here, helping me out, giving me back feedback so that I can help you more and be able to create more for you. And that's the challenge and the learnings. I did also have this sort of understanding of like the dating mindset versus the commitment mindset. There's a little bit different, I've noticed. The guys who are trying to talk to girls will need to transform more to get to the commitment part, where you know the girl well, you know yourself better, you know the kind of life you want, you know your goals and your mindset. You're doubting less because you're doing more. Funny how that correlates. Doubting less, doing more. Doubting less, doing more. Give me a comment if that makes sense, because at the end of the day, you can only make Harvard essays all the time. I'm on my bed here. You can only make Harvard essays all you want, but if you're not asking that girl out, then looks like you might need my help. All good though. We all start from a great point. Acknowledging the truth is always the best part. So from there, I can also tell you that I do have the discovery calls available. They're in a link in the they're in one of the links. I should be able to pop them up in the description. And also the way you can use affirmations. I find that I've had an interesting affirmations pattern happen when it was to do with getting to my goals, getting to all these things. But the funniest part is that in my coaching journey, the blog that I created, which should be available here, I had completely different affirmations than the ones I have now. Now they're much more workflow driven rather than this is what I want, because I know what I want, but the way to get there always takes time, always takes energy, a bit of commitment, but it is so much fun finding out how things change over time in order to get there. So as much as I'm helping you guys get to where you want to be, this is also helping me get to where I want to be. So thank you so much for that. So that is about the coaching and finding the one business coach as well. I've had a lot more trust and confidence in myself since I've begun, and it is awesome because I feel like a whole brand new different person, and people react to me differently as well. Especially now that I know and I trust myself more with certain decisions, with where I'm going, and just sort of looking at signals differently, which also kind of goes into a different category, which is kind of like about meditating, seeing repeating numbers, letting people into your life, also looking at the lies that we live in, and I've got, another one here, which is hilarious. I kind of made it clear as to why I'm doing this live. However, I've had all these questions about why am I doing all this and what's the intention behind it all? And I thought I was clear in the live, but some people need more information than others. And so I'm here to tell you that I understand perfectly well that it's the knowledge, in addition to the mindset, that gets you to your goal, to your dream woman, to scoring time with that person that your heart goes out to, that you relate to, that you might have common goals with, hopefully. You need to discover that as you go. So that's my belief. My belief is that not everyone has the knowledge and the mindset that I have, so that's why I'm happy to share it. But it's also so much fun just to talk to people about things that I am passionate about, and I get all this feedback in return. I've had the surveys done. I use it to, provide other things about, the information that I have on things, what women go for, what is sexy, what is not, when your actions are read. And the only time that you can actually put that through is by literally just presenting yourself to the object of your interest. It's so simple, but so many people tend to overcomplicate things, and that is why, again, I'm so passionate about it here, because I'm like, hey, it's not that freaking hard. It's not that complex either. You just make it that way, which, you can appreciate that. We live in a crazy world right now, but there are some things you can control. Yes. So apart from that, I do have a little thing about how I relax as well, which has changed lately. It's I listen to a lot of ASMR. I kind of meditate. I have to actually relax in order to meditate because the whole point of it is to listen to yourself. But it's also a big deal about how you ultimately figure kind of like just relax into yourself and into the moment and just to listen to yourself and just to put it out there that you're looking for something, but you're also at peace with the moment. That's what meditation's all about, anyway. So that's what I've also been doing. And I have also had an interesting dilemma from my last bonus coaching session, which was, now that I think on it, a kind of like a different way of doing in the same comfort zone, which is not never gonna give you any real results. Maybe it will short term, but it won't. And it's all about being an open book. So someone told me that they chatted a lot with a girl, they were online a lot, and then when they finally met up face to face, there wasn't much interest. After that, there was no meetups. And so my question is, how do you get uncomfortable after that? Because the dilemma was coming from the fact that being an open book was their interpretation of what went wrong. Now, you can go around this in lots of ways, but in my mind, you have to figure out an incentive to be yourself. At the same time, give that girl an incentive to feel good, to realize that it's worth her time to be around you, and also to let her follow you and have a common goal. It's hilarious how, which is not going to be sexual. I'm not doing this for the sexual bits. So with that kind of happening, I felt like I should say this because there's a lot of the time that you just want to be in that same comfortable position, but like you want to turn around, but in a way that's comfortable. That's never going to happen, especially when you're looking at girls who clearly get either bored around you or they see no point in meeting up anymore. And that is why you need to act. You need to figure yourself out, you need to act, you need to realize that both of your time is valuable and stop talking on the internet so much, which is something I covered in part 2 about using social media. So that is really cool, and I hope you definitely look into the link when you have these pains of not knowing what to do when you want to score a date. A lot of the times it comes from the fact that you just haven't pushed yourself out there enough, you haven't communicated, you don't know what to communicate, you just know that you've got the desperate need to be, with that certain person, but it's just a need. Once you realize what you actually need to get there, that's a different story. So that's basically it from me. Wanted to come on to showcase these Wednesday wins for everyone. I've got a couple more calls coming in tomorrow, which is really cool. I find out more about what I can do for you guys. And there'll be more Monday lives around 6:30. I used to do them at 12, but things have changed. So you can ask me anything on those lives, and I'll be super happy to answer any questions. Hell, make another live to answer the rest. Sometimes, if I get a substantial question, I'm more than happy to put them out there. So I definitely have a goal of doing this more often as I get them, and to make you guys feel a bit safer about just sort of talking about what it is that you changed about what you did, communicated, did with a girl, etc. I'm more than just putting out the knowledge about, where to meet these people and how to go about it. I'm also talking to you about the way you present yourself, the way you think about yourself, which is going to be like up there with the girls, because we smell stuff out ASAP. So come check it out. I will be excited to see you there, and definitely hope to get more coming through. And I am so excited to keep the challenges going up, because I'll be doing more lives there as well. And I thank you so much for watching. See you soon, guys.